This is right, when my feelings come to life again.
What's up, everybody? So today we're going to continue on our Fortnite inspired dance series, and we're going to do the Orange Justice dance. Now the Orange Justice dance is so funky fresh that we're going to add on some other moves, and we're going to build off it with more boogie down moves. So the Orange Justice dance semi-originates from a Fortnite boogie down submission from a player named Orange Shirt Kid. It originally didn't make it into the game, but there's a huge movement online to get his dance into the game, and the rest is history. Now his dance is his own interpretation of a dance popularized by a YouTuber named Roy Purdy, but if you go way back into the 70s, you'll see that people have been doing a similar dance move way back on Soul Train. So the biggest takeaway from the Orange Justice dance and the Orange Shirt Kid isn't so much the dance move, it's confidence. It's so important that I actually named my level 2 dance program for men, Confidence. So a lot of times when we're out dancing, we get self-conscious, especially guys. You're worried about what people think of you, you're worried about the stares, you start getting limiting beliefs about your age, height, weight, whatever. So we can draw a lot of inspiration from the Orange Shirt Kid. He put his dance out for the world to see, and everyone loved him for it. So the same thing goes for us. Don't worry about what other people are thinking. When you're dancing, just have fun. And when you have fun, it really communicates itself through your dancing. Whether it just be a regular club style dance move, or whether it be a silly dance move like Orange Justice. And you guys know I love cheesy dance moves, whether it be with yourself, with your friends, or with a girl, because it just shows that you're a fun person and you don't take yourself so seriously. Okay, so let's get into the Orange Justice dance now. Now the dance move isn't very complicated, so we're going to move on to the add-on dance moves pretty quickly. But before we get into that, we gotta loosen up our hips, because if you're gonna go boogie down, definitely gotta have your hips loosen up. So you gotta move them side to side like this. Try not to teeter your shoulders. Keep all the movement in your hips as you go from side to side like that. Good. And then actually one of our add-on dance moves we'll try right away, which is just throwing your hips to one side, that, and throwing it out to the other way. There's a lot of things you can do, like you can really isolate your hips, but this one's going to be a simple one. If you want to add some style, you can point, hold your hands up. A lot of guys don't like holding their hands up because they feel really self-conscious, but hey, it's a cheesy dance move. We want to look funky and we want to boogie down. Bring your hands up as you bump your hips out to each side. Good. So as we go into the dance practice, we're going to do it in different patterns. You can go 4 to one side, 4 to the other side, or do it doubles, which is probably the most common. Or as Angela teaches in the women's program, we do it with levels, and I think I'm just going to cover this in the men's program too. Okay, so now let's get into the Orange Justice dance now that our hips are loosened up. So we're going to hold a pretty wide stance, and we're going to, the dance, it's pretty much all in your hips. You're going to be thrusting your hips like that from side to side, really aggressively. So the more to make it look that pronounced, you got to really throw it out side to side. And your feet are more or less planted on the spot, and it's all in your hips, just thrusting it out, kind of like Michael Jackson did, like that. Now if you want to add some variation to it, you can add some levels to it. So you can move high and go low, which gives it more of a funky flavor to it. And if you want to make it even more funkier, you can add up a switch up pattern. So you can go single, single, and double up to one side, single, single, double up, single, single, double up. Now I know the switch up pattern is kind of complicated for ultra beginners, but in my dance programs, I do almost everything with the switch up pattern. So it's definitely something that you want to get down because it's something that people absolutely love doing when they're boogieing down in a club. Okay, so let's do it a few times slowly on my count. We're going to thrust out to this side first. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pretty simple, right? All right, let's do it with some levels. We're just going to go up, down as we do it. On my count, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to add in our hands. So if you look at Fortnite, it's actually very flimsy and silly and just crisscrosses and the hands are really loose and wild. You can do that if you like. Orange Shirt Kid, he likes to hold his hip, bring it up like this, and then do a few crosses. You guys can do any of those moves, but let's make it one thing for now to simplify things. So we're just gonna go crisscross. You're gonna open up your hands. You can open up like this, kind of like in a locking style, and then just cross. And as you have it more automated, then you can add in the one hand up. I guess I call it the teapot hands. One hand on your hip, one hand up, both hands up, crisscross, and all flimsy like Fortnite. So let's try it with me. I'm just gonna do a crisscross without levels on my count. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. So remember, as you're leading side to side, you're leading with your hips and your body is following. Okay, so now it's time to do a practice. We're going to start off by doing 4 hip hits to each side. And then we're going to switch into doubles when I count us in. So 2 hip hits to each side. The doubles, I taught this briefly in the Carlton / Fresh Dance tutorial, so you might want to check that out first. And then for the course, we're going to do Orange Justice. And then we're going to rinse and repeat, do it all over again one more time. And then for the finale, we're going to go a little freestyle. You guys do whatever cheesy dance moves you want to do. I've taught a huge repertoire. Okay, so we're going to start with 4 hip hits to each side. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I've been running around in circles for so long. I never really understood what I did wrong. Trying hard to find a place where I belong.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Double up.
I guess I really was giving up on love. And I tried to blast those feelings off. And I know in the middle of sadness, and it all came back.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8.
On a cold November night, I got married, my missus right. Made my feelings come to life again. When I thought I didn't care, I just saw her standing here. Made my feelings come to
6,
life again.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2,
Now I wake
3,
up every morning next to her. I gotta pinch myself to prove that she's the girl. There's no place I'd rather be here in this world. 'Cause I have no doubt and no
6, 7, 8. Doubles. Again, Orange Justice is next. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, let's do some levels. Going low. Song's gonna go quiet. Keep those hips moving. When the beat drops again, we're gonna do Orange Justice, switch up pattern, only if you're ready. If not, just go freestyle. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Double up, single, single, double up. Good, freestyle. Awesome work. That was funky fresh. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to click like and subscribe if you want more dance lessons like this, as well as practices to some of these Fortnite inspired dance moves. Then visit pickupdance.com.